What's up guys, it's Bebe. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk all about the Electric Zoo lineup. I'm super excited to sit down and go through this with you guys today because I love this lineup so much. Not even saying that out of bias because I work on the ezoo team, but it's genuinely like one of my favorite Electric Zoo lineups we've ever had. So I cannot wait to break it down with you guys. And the beautiful thing about ezoo is that all the stages tend to be organized by genre, so I can give you like the overall vibe for each one. So I'm super pumped. In case you missed my last video, it was a first timer guide on Electric Zoo. So if you are going for the first time this year, or if you're returning and you might want to see if you can learn something new, I'll have a card up here to that video that's on my channel now. What else did I want to say? This year I'll be at ezoo. I just won't be going as an attendee. I will be working on the team again. So in case you don't follow me, last year I got to work on site all weekend for Electric Zoo with the marketing team. Super cool experience. I'm very grateful that I get to do that again this year. So I will be there. I'll just be working. But as I said in my first timer guide, if you see me, please come say hello. I always love to meet you guys. Don't be shy. And yeah, without further ado, let's talk about this stacked ass lineup. I'm gonna go by day. So starting with Friday, let's look at main stage. Closing is Porter Robinson. He's doing a DJ set. That'll be super cool. And then we also have Slander. Already off to such a strong start, bitch. I'm so excited to see what they bring to ezoo. Obviously their album is coming out in September as well, so I'm hoping we'll get some sneak previews to see what's coming out with that. But I'm super excited to see what they do. They just announced the Thrive tour as well, which I've had some people DMing and asking me. I will be going to the Red Rocks show. I am so fucking excited. I have never been to Red Rocks. I'll actually be at Red Rocks like the week before for my first ever show there, so it won't be my first one, but it'll be one of my first ones, and I'm just so excited. I'm going to both nights, so if you're going, I'll see you there. Then Diplo is doing a sunset set. Dabin for your melodic bass, Cheat Codes for your more like EDM pop, electro pop type vibe. Joel Corey, if you don't know his name, you definitely know his music. He's like a very well streamed artist, very like pop, EDM, same kind of vibe. And then Zach Martino, if you don't know who that is, he's an Armada artist, so it's kind of, his sound is also more like poppy. So that is main stage for Friday. And then Hilltop is a Confession takeover, which is Chami's label. So this lineup is, she is stacked, okay? We have Chami, Mala, Wax Motif, Matroda, Bijou, Taiki New Light, and Kaposi. Someone let me know down below because I think I always pronounce her name wrong. This is all like bass house energy, very just like high energy, super fun. I feel like you could bring anyone to this stage on this day and they would have a good time, even if they're not a huge house music person. So definitely don't sleep on this takeover. Then at Riverside on Friday, this is like mostly Ophelia Records people. Not everyone, but a lot are Ophelia. Like Abraxas is 7 Lines' trance alias, Psytrance alias with Demibo. And then all these other people like Elon Bluestone is more like progressive-y, like trancey. Jason Ross Trivecta do like, they do a lot of genres actually, but like a lot of melodic bass. Jason Ross will do some trance. Overall just like a lot of trance, progressive, ambient, but also some bass. I don't know, all the vibes at Riverside on Friday. And then the Grove on Friday is a Brownies and Lemonade takeover. This is like all bass music, this lineup. A lot of experimental. Definitely don't sleep on G Jones back-to-back EPROM. Netsky is gonna be drum and bass. I'll definitely stop by for a little bit of that. But yeah, a lot of bass, all the bass here. Let's move into Saturday. Main stage closing is Armin, our king. We love Armin. So excited for that. And then Chris Lake is right before Armin. This lineup, like, ugh, I'm low-key jealous of you guys who are going and like actually attending all 3 days because this lineup is just ridiculous. It hits so many of my favorite artists. So I'm gonna have FOMO, but I do get to see, like, it's not like I don't get to see any of the sets. It's just that I am working pretty much the entire time. I can take a couple breaks to like go see artists, but yeah, this lineup would be stacked if I was actually going. Chris Lake is one of my favorite artists to see live. DJ Snake at Sunset, that will be a vibe. Gorgon City and John Summit for your house vibes. Afrojack is sort of a late addition, but he'll be playing main stage in the afternoon. Surf Mesa, I actually just saw at Electric Forest. We just stumbled upon that set and I really enjoyed it actually, so I would recommend Surf Mesa. Gattuso, I think that's how it's pronounced, is more like electro pop-y, and then Pauline or I think it's Paulina. I'm pretty sure she tweeted one time that her name is pronounced differently than it appears. I think it's Paulina. She is awesome. I've been following her for a long time. Her music is like very vocal driven, very like electro. I don't even know how to describe it. She's just so talented, such a talented producer and vocalist, so definitely check her out. Hilltop on Saturday is a Bite This takeover, which is Jaws' label, so of course Jaws is there. Sudden Death will be playing here. Diesel is here, so that's like your bass, dubstep, aggressive bass vibes. Dimension is playing Electric Zoo, you guys. You know how much I am a Dimension stan. Literally have the album artwork on my wall. I talk about it every single time that I talk about him in a video, but I'm just so thrilled that he is on this lineup. I will definitely be taking my break on Saturday during the set so that I can go watch it, because I just love everything that he does. If you're not a D&B person and you might want to get into it, I highly recommend going to an artist like Dimension, because it's very melody driven, and it's just like good energy, like high energy, and his sets are incredible. I cannot recommend him enough. And then all throughout the rest of the Bite This takeover is kind of like a mix of genres. There's a lot of bass, but there is a lot of house, so you're kind of getting a little bit of everything, which will be great if you have a group of people who are all into different genres. Definitely spend some time at Bite This. Riverside on Saturday is like all the experimental bass. I would say definitely check out Peekaboo and Champagne Drip. I love 100 Drums is super talented, but all of this is just like all the experimental wubs. So if that's what you're into, this is your stage. This is your place to be. That'll be super fun. And then the Grove on Saturday is all house. Amazing house artists as well. Will Clark is kind of pushing techno now. His sound is awesome though, and he's great. Highly recommend Will Clark. Quarter is awesome. We love Quarter. And yeah, all these people are just, you know, house. So if you're a house head, definitely don't sleep on the Grove. And then Sunday, main stage closing is Martin Garrix. He's also doing an after party at Brooklyn Mirage, so if you're interested, definitely check that out. Seven Lions is also on main stage on Sunday. You can never miss him. He is a king. Subtronics is playing a Sunset set. That's gonna be a vibe, if I do say so myself, and I will definitely try and stop by for that. Definitely will stop by for Seven Lions. Gordo is Carnage's new alias. It's like his house music persona. Arm & Hammer for your melodic bass. Vinny Vici is Psytrance. Lost Kings is more like electro pop EDM type vibes. Same thing with Shipwreck, more like house, but like poppy house. And then Mime is a local artist. He's cool. It's also house. And then Hilltop is the Carl Cox invite. So Carl Cox is playing Electric Zoo, which is huge. He's finally coming back. So this is all like the more like mature sound of like house and techno. So definitely gonna be some dedicated ravers at this stage, which is super dope. So yeah, highly recommend anyone on here, but that's the vibe for that stage. And then Riverside is an Odyssey takeover, which is Clozy's label. So obviously Clozy is at the top here. And then all these people, kind of different genres, but a lot of it is like more experimental-y type bass, but a lot of still like melodic elements. Like Enzo has a lot of kind of like melodic tones to his music. And then Recno, if you've never seen Recno, please go. It's literally one of the most fun sets you'll ever go to. And then yeah, all these people are like mostly just like bass, but leaning experimental. And then the Grove on Sunday is all the house vibes. So we have like AC Slater, he's amazing, one of my favorite house artists to see live, all the bass house. Side Piece is a really fun artist to see live. We just saw them at, this is Nitty Gritty and Party Favors, like house duo alias. Honestly, one of the most fun sets at Electric Forest. I went with like our entire Forest group. We all went. There was like 20 of us, if not more. Had the best time. So highly recommend Side Piece. Highly recommend anyone on this list. We've done a lot of work with some of these people for Gray Area. Vanessa, Sid, Blossom is great. We love her. Just a lot of talent on this lineup. A lot of talent on this overall lineup, not just each stage. Just like the overall vibe and curation. There's something for everyone. That's what I love about it. Very genre diverse. and I'm just so excited to see what all these artists bring to the table. So that's actually it for this lineup video. I know it's pretty quick, but again, ezoo tends to organize everything by genre as far as stages go, so it's really easy for me to break it down and kind of help you guys figure out where you might want to spend your time. Again, I do have a first timer guide up on ezoo. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely go do that. I will not be vlogging ezoo this year, again, just because I'm working and I need to focus on that, but maybe one year I will vlog to show you guys kind of the experience. But be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'll be posting throughout the weekend, kind of giving you guys the behind the scenes type look. And yeah, that's it for this video. Subscribe if you're new here. I make all kinds of festival content, lineup reviews, festival vlogs, all that good stuff. So I would love it if you stuck around, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.